Okay, there he comes. I'm gonna put you. I'll try puttel. Come the fuck here. Come here. Yeah, I know, it's very humid, so it's very, very nasty outside right now. Like, it's cold and I don't like it. Normally it's cold and I don't care, but now it's cold and I don't like it. So it's not something you don't care about. This coldness is, it's like being cut with a knife. A dull one, actually. I'm not sure exactly what humidity is this, but a certain combination of a combination of certain humidity with a certain temperature, just low, just right, low, just right, and you get this not 100% usual effect of, well, it doesn't sting you, rather it cuts you with a really dull knife. Okay. Yep, neighbors. It's not stream neighbors. Okay, so I did a thing yesterday, okay, and it's a very OCD type of thing, but then, funnily enough, when I, like 5 hours into doing it, actually thought about it some more, I realized that the idea is actually slightly even smarter than I thought. Like, absolutely, at first glance, I thought, dude, you're being OCD about it. It, in fact, may even hurt your channel or whatever. And then I realized that actually, no. This is a pretty good experiment. So I suddenly realized that the zoomer version of Zenjaku drone live video was not cut properly. I assumed by just changing the canvas to vertical it'll be correct, but no, my canvas is rotated there. Not canvas, the video is rotated there because I needed to level it. You can even, I mean, the video is right now, is live right now, not the zoomer version, but the normal one. You can see that it actually cuts in the corners. It's because I took the, rectangular video and I rotated it with a little bit of zooming, but no, they're black corners in that vid because it's a triangle that was rotated. So not triangle, rectangle that was rotated on a triangle canvas. So yeah, I decided to. So that's what I did, right? But yeah, on a different canvas, because the video was rotated, it cuts different, and I wasn't realizing it. So I had to change that, and then my 39 minute 39 second video thing did not work out because the whole thing was not rendered properly. I was supposed to render it at the last frame before hitting 39, and that's how you get 39. So it needed to be like 38 frames, well, like 38 seconds and 29 frames is how you cut it. And I suppose then Final Cut adds one additional frame. Maybe that's how videos are rendered in general, just because there needs to be like some last frame is particularly encoded to, you know, have some kind of metadata information on like this is the last one, and you round up to 29 seconds precisely. Well, I didn't know that perfectly. So yeah, I did 2 attempts previously, and my second one was to do 28 seconds plus 1 frame. So do like 1 frame into the next second. You know, YouTube will recognize that, and by all, you know, metadata standards also, it should be recognized as over 28, right? So it'll say over 38 seconds, because it's 38 seconds plus 1 frame, so therefore it'll say 39. But no, it still said 38. It did say 39 actually in YouTube Studio and on YouTube Mobile of all things, but on desktop and local metadata, yeah, it was recognized as 39-minute 38-second video. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's do it properly, because I already went out of my way, right, to scrap my first render of it because I came up with the stupid 3939 idea, and well, just because it looks kind of funny, right? And you may sound it's totally autistic. Well, it is, but you have to, you know, you have to have fun with what you have, guys. Make your own videos, and then judge me. Okay, you do make your own videos? Okay, then you can judge me. Go right ahead. Whatever. See if I worry about it in any way. So I realized, yeah, I'm gonna take the whole thing down and re-upload it again anyway. It has like 30 views right now, so thank you for that, guys. But yeah, the whole thing will be re-uploaded, and maybe it'll hurt the video in the long run. I don't care, because the previous couple of videos of mine, excluding Live 12, the short for which went like semi-viral by my standards for some reason, the remasters for Measurable Illusion and Surrender Depth, those remasters sound, I kid you not, like 300 times better than those draft videos. And those draft videos got like 100-ish, I think, views each. And that's okay. I mean, that's terrible, you know, but by my standards, I mean, it's okay. It's better than 0, right? You can tell that some people watched it. Okay, so that's cute and all, but those videos sound absolutely awful. Like those draft, you know, mastering, which were literally done inside an iPad Air, first generation, for fuck's sake, man, right? Like, they sound terrible. They sound very bassy, and well, that's their primary problem. They sound very basic. And yeah, guys, I don't want you to watch those videos. I don't want anyone to discover those videos. So those videos, you know, them having any views on themselves, it's neither here nor there. It doesn't really do anything. But the bigger thing is that the remasters of those videos, right, that I also uploaded, they literally have like 15 and 30, I believe, views. 115, 130. I mean, that's fucking embarrassing. Like, I might as well not have I might as well re-upload those videos. Like, I'm not hurting anything by re-uploading them. And because the visualizers for those were made, you know, to be good, therefore they were very, very specifically, very aggressively. You know, this twig is not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, it'll keep it'll keep hitting you in the face if you keep standing there. You know, they were made for landscape orientation, and I never bothered. You know, at that point, the Live 12 experiment for me didn't fully run. It didn't fully run its course, right? When I uploaded literally the same video, but the other one, the second one, was inside was inside a vertical canvas, right? Not stretched in any way. No, it was just a normal landscape video with a thin line of a vertical video of a landscape video inside a portrait canvas, and that video just got 1,000 views randomly. And the original one at one point had like at that time the original had like, I don't think even 50. I think it literally had 20. But I think it eventually got to 50, and that's where I say 20 times the views, right? The same video slapped inside a vertical canvas gets 20 times the views as its normal counterpart, right? Like normal landscape video inside a landscape, canvas for YouTube. So, yeah, I looked at those numbers for Measurable Illusion Remastered, for Surrender Depth Remastered, and I thought to myself, why do I not have vertical, like zoomer versions of these videos? And while I'm at it, why not make like some shorts for them? I used to make shorts out of, whatchamacallit, out of my live drone videos, right? Why am I not making shorts out of these? I used to make shorts, well, voids, all the voids, I think, fit inside shorts, first of all. But my legacy re-uploads, right? My legacy is synthwave, vaporwave. Well, it was never vaporwave, it was synthwave. It was never this, like, shallow, disposable Dr. Disrespect music. Maybe that's why Dr. Disrespect doesn't like me. As I try contacting him at least twice as a musician, and then as a game dev twice, actually, too. When I saw that his, like, Midnight Society game was basically just a scam. They've been working on it for like multiple years at that point, and the game looked like something that was just like slapped together. Something that 1-2 people tops could slap inside a like just Unreal Engine 4 at that point, like editor, in maybe like a game jam and a half. And then he left his studio completely. So his studio was hiring at one point. I applied, no response at all. And then when he was outed out of his studio for being exposed, for the pedo that he is, I contacted him again, and I basically said, okay, I ignored the whole thing. By the way, I do not condone, at all. With this, whole thing of, hey, I'm Dr. Disrespect, I'm untouchable. Yeah, I made some mistakes, but listen, I knew those were mistakes. I'm a good guy. I'm allowed to make mistakes like that because I don't do them to be, to hurt anyone. I just do them, and then I like apologize to myself, and I will never do them again. I'm just experimenting, dude. If a 15-year-old chick, hit on you, you would tap it too, and then you just wouldn't say anyone, and you would feel bad about it. It's not like I do it every day. You just do it once, it's wrong, and you're like, okay, cool, it was wrong, I did it, I'm never gonna do it again. And you can just sweep it under the rug and move on. I mean, I get it. I get the attitude, but you maybe don't do that as a celebrity with somebody you don't know, right? Because when celebrity does that, celebrities fuck with each other all the time, of course, obviously. But celebrities, they have these like non-spoken NDAs when they do that, right? Because they don't want to ruin each other's and their own, reputations. I apologize for the dark side feel there. So they, yeah, but when you do it to a normie, you're a celebrity, you do something like that, with a normie, you... Like, what exactly is stopping them from at any point just making a tweet? Hey, I fucked I fucked Dr. Disrespect. Like, like maybe don't do that. I don't know. There's a reason why Epstein Island was an Epstein Island and not like a publicly not a public house. So yeah, I don't know. Super weird. So I don't agree with the whole thing where it's like, don't worry about it, guys. I'm Dr. Disrespect. Don't worry about it. Like, I'm a good guy, right? Well, yeah. Then let's just move on. And I'm like, I was actually like semi I respect the whole thing where, hey, listen, you're here for slop, right? You're here for slop, for low effort, clown world entertainment. Why are we talking my personal shit? Maybe let's not. I respect that 100%. But then he went out of his way, right, to get off the internet for a month again, like he likes to do, like and he then came back with this like legalese, cringe legalese, absolutely unnatural, absolutely dishonest, non-apology, coping away like his obvious mistakes, like editing his tweet 5,000 times, for example. Yeah, it does look bad, right? It does look bad when you have to confess to fucking a minor. It does look bad, the word minor there, right? When you're trying to dance around the idea that something may or may not have happened, it does look bad when you actually have to say it out loud. You think like, okay, maybe I can confess and move on, and then you like actually you actually type it down and you realize, oh, that word is gonna stay there on my Twitter page, on my Twitter feed forever. Like, you don't want to have that stuff in there forever, right? That's one of the things also about Twitter. Like, if you go through some drama, or if you have to go make any kind of apology for actually fucking up big time, why do you want that stuff on your Twitter account like for all time? There's a reason why political grifters, they reboot themselves, they relaunch themselves, they reinvent themselves every couple of years, because they want to completely, distance themselves from whatever the fuck they were canceled for in the first place. Like, Alex Jones does not have all of his mistakes, right, all of his fuck-ups in his Twitter bio. Why would you want to have, the words fucked and minor in the same tweet as Dr. Disrespect on your Twitter account forever? You don't want that, right? But no, he came up, or rather, like ChatGPT or his lawyer, whoever, came up with that like absolutely ridiculous legalese apology, non-apology, pseudo-legalese non-apology, that was honestly like, he was obviously reading of a document, right, of the monitor. Dude, if you're going to prepare something like that, right, I need lost the boot, and that one I am never finding 100%. If you're going to do this whole thing, right, if you're going to prepare a statement, if you're going to prepare a speech, maybe make it a good one. So yeah, I 100% was not supporting any of that stuff, but funnily enough, I was feeling for him as a potential creator, who actually, like, definitely has a sense of style, right? Like, Doug definitely has an aesthetic, and he definitely has some kind of vision for something. I mean, I don't think he actually does know how to make anything, because he never does. But he stands for something, right? And basically what he stands for is the good old days of like COD 4. But he wants to do it with a like cyberpunk, setting. Anything he does, he wants that. And I respect that. So yeah, man. I did contact him, and I said basically, hey dude, like, all the drama aside, I'm not even that interested, like, whatever. I didn't even say that. I think I just completely ignored the fact that there was drama happening, because I don't care. Like, that's besides the point entirely. He's a slop creator. People will do his slop. Like, if Asmongold's absolutely humiliating sex tape, gets leaked tomorrow, well, first of all, he would only gain viewers from that anyway, but let's imagine he would lose some viewers' respect and some viewers, therefore, for, like, I don't know, man, what? A day or two, a week? In the long run, he will be absolutely fine. So I knew that drama was happening. I personally didn't know all the details. All I knew is that the copapology was absolutely pathetic by Doc. But also, like, the kind of people accusing him, you know, basically Twitch staff. And, like, yeah, like, we never had the full picture, right? And the only people who claimed, you know, who had this, like, you know, giant vision for the full picture were, you know, were the Twitch staff. And I'm like, yeah, guys, I'm not gonna take anything, you know, for granted. But the allegations were very clear, right? And the copapology by Doc basically all but confirmed, right? Everything. I even remember some grifters when covering that situation were saying, Doc, you basically just fucking betrayed us all. Because allegations came out and we said, why would we listen to any of your allegations? You're literal Twitch. You are, you know, people of literally the worst website on the internet. Maybe, you know, show us some facts or shut up. And then Doc went silent for like a week. And then he came back and he said, yeah, it's all true. But here's my copapology. People were like, for fuck's sake, Doc. Could you not have given us like something? Like, no, you just had to, you just had to, like, I don't know. If you're going to basically make a copapology that all but confirms everything that was raised against you, could you not have, I don't know, given us some nuance, you know, that like maybe actually justified you in any way, rather than make you look pathetic and make all the people saying, no, let's not accuse Dog of anything, you know. Dog is most likely a good guy. Just made all of the people who were saying that look absolutely stupid. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I did, well, I realized that Doc was probably taken for a ride by his AAA studio, right? Because there were like actual people who were supposed to be like industry veterans or whatever, like actually running that shit, right? Okay, Munch, let's go back. Heini. Yeah, cannot in this weather. Come on, Push, let's go back. I'm just looking for your boot by trying to trace our steps back, but I'm not sure even where we went. I mean, I will never find your boot because there it is. Oh my god, such luck. Oh my god, baby, get a lottery ticket for me. Evan, buy a lottery ticket for me. I'll give you the numbers. Just run to the liquor store right now. For fuck's sake. Because these boots don't have reflective stripes. It would have been impossible to find it unless I just like stumbled upon it like this. And it would have been, it's very difficult. Like you saw the color of those, right? It would have been rather difficult to find them in this environment. If it snowed, then just forget it. You know, by the time it's all soaked, you know, when the snow melts, it'll be all dark because of that, and like, you know, sandy, muddy, earthy. Like it'll just be fucked. Heini, come on. I'm using a flashlight, by the way, with really dying battery. This flashlight is really cool. You won't be able to see it very well, but sorry, the other lens will actually do it better. But it's an OLED. It's a small OLED that takes AAA, and it's extremely bright. It's super high quality. It is so well built, and I really like the beam on it. It is a little bit hot in the middle, but it's much more even than like mag lights. Mag lights are just pointless now. Mag lights are just as good as Heini, where are you going? Come back. All mag lights have this super high center, and like I don't need it. You know, I don't need to beam my small handheld flashlight, yeah, you know, into the infinity to see something over there. No, I need to see things in front of me. That's what I need a flashlight for. And when like those things are literally way too bright in the center, like you would be, like I will literally be squinting, you know, when using those. And I had one flashlight that like rechargeable, and that one is it's like it's also a power bank, and it's nice, but the beam is very narrow on it, and it's also super hot in the center. In fact, it's ridiculously hot in the center, and then it drops down immediately. It is so weak. Oversized. Yeah, this looks like it's on camera. It looks very, very narrow. No, the beam on this thing is actually rather nice. But the problem with AAA battery dies after like a couple of uses. After 30 minutes of being an absolutely fantastic flashlight, you are then stuck for the remaining 10 with a really weak, borderline pointless flashlight. And we are like on the border of this flashlight becoming useless. And you are stuck with essentially like a perfectly fine AAA battery with probably about half the charge, but you can no longer use for the flashlight. You're like, what am I supposed to do with that battery now? I now have a collection of like perfectly fine AAA batteries that could be used for like remotes, trimmers, thermometers, you know, whatever, anything. And none of those things drain the power even remotely as fast as this thing. So I'm running out of AAA batteries I can actually use for this, and my backlog of AAA batteries that are perfectly fine, but nothing that I have would actually drain them fully. Like, yeah, I have one thing I can stick this. I can stick like a battery out of this thing. out of this thing. I can stick this battery into a thermometer of mine, my room thermometer, and it'll last for half a year. So like what? Yeah. So guys, get bigger flashlights. Olight, absolutely fantastic. Maybe get rechargeable batteries for this. Like, yeah, rechargeable AAA batteries would have been fantastic, but the problem is that rechargeable batteries are nowhere near as powerful as like pre-charged ones. So I don't know. But yeah, one AAA battery flashlight is like absolutely fantastic. This one I love. I now respect the hell out of Olight. Super nice build quality, absolutely fantastic beam, and it's LED, but they did color it a little bit. It's warm. It's not even remotely as cold as some of the other flashlights, modern flashlights I have. So I love it. I love it. Heini, over here. Come on, Pucha, I'm showing you the path. Heini, I cannot follow you there. Have you seen the bushes there? Jesus, dude, it's all twigs. It's twigs, fucking inside twigs interlinked. Okay, well, come on, force yourself through them then. Push, I have both hands busy now. Like, if you could see this web of bullshit. Okay, maybe I can. All right. Okay, we need to get out of this because, yeah, I have both hands busy now, and it's a bit ridiculous. Anyway, Olight, I love it, but it needs more batteries. This is too small. One AAA battery is just not enough. It's only good for like 30 minutes to an hour. Probably not even an hour, like literally 30 minutes. For 30 minutes, the power of this flashlight is ridiculous. And how small it is, it's redonkulous also. If you're gonna use it on like the low power mode, which it does have, it's fantastic. You know, to like maybe some if you do some engineering, or you know you need to work on some electric panel somewhere, absolutely fantastic. It is so small. It's like, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it's like super small. It's the length of a human finger. You know, it's not even like a small flashlight, it's a micro flashlight. Absolutely fantastic, love it. But one AAA battery is just not enough for it. It is really impressive for like 30 minutes. Anyway, so, okay. Big success with boot. We'll play lottery today. Tonight, rather. And, yeah. So I thought to myself, right, that Dr. Disrespect might actually have some creativity in him, about which he was fucked over by his friends who were running the studio for him. Obviously, basically taking him for a ride, you know, basically taking his money, taking his brand. Like, it's super obvious that that's the only reason he was part of that studio, right? It's just those industry guys were thinking to themselves, okay, what does Doc bring? Well, he brings money, because he's loaded, obviously, and he brings brand recognition. So, Doc thought that he had some friends, Doc thought he had some creative outlet, and then the whole thing was just taken away from him by people who essentially scammed him. Drama aside, I felt bad for him. Like I said, I do agree with his sense of taste, at least. And I did contact him, and nope, never interested. No. Like, I could have made him something like Dead Drop. I could make, like, I could be Dr. Disrespect's personalized game developer. I could make him something like that just by myself, literally. Like, it's not that big a deal. You know, Tarkov, his favorite game of all time now, was made by essentially just a handful of people. Realistically, one person could do it on a smaller scale. So yeah, it's and it would have cost Doc literally nothing, right? Because I'm just one person. It would be dirt cheap for him. Nope, nothing. Anyway, so my retrowave-ish videos, to never really vaporwave, like, don't call them that if you can, please. But otherwise, yeah, you can call them retrowave if you absolutely want to. I had shorts even out of those, right? I made shorts even out of those. So I made the executive decision that I'm gonna take down those pathetic remasters of the visualizers for Measurable Illusion and Surrender Depth. And Sonetus Universorum, by the way, also, its visualizer has like 100 views, which is better than 10, but it's also not particularly impressive. I want to re-upload those videos, and I want to make a zoomer version of those videos also, and make shorts, and upload all that stuff, and see if anything actually happens. There's a chance that one of them will randomly explode a little bit, and others get like 0 views or 110. I had shorts like that. I absolutely had shorts like that, especially in Legacy, right? I did a lot of testing with my Legacy re-uploads, like those older tracks of mine, my older music. And that stuff is just like, some of those shorts would randomly get like 10 views, and others would like 300. Why? I have no idea. I know for a fact that the quality of music you upload in that format doesn't matter. Like, the algorithm does not say, that's a tight fucking beat, man, let me push that. Like, the algorithm doesn't think like that. So, yeah, I don't know. But I want to try, right? Because those remasters, like those 10 views, they don't matter at all. And you might say, well, actually, you don't have to re-upload the entire video. Like, an older video can still blow up. Yeah, for a channel that is actively uploading daily slop, a channel that is blowing up, their old video can randomly, you know, get recommended to a shit ton of people because their channel is already in the algorithm, and their older videos, like, thematically are probably exactly, right, what their current blowing up videos are. So an older video can be randomly selected by the algorithm to, you know, to experiment. The algorithm might decide, okay, let's see if this video does well. You know, the older video of this guy who's currently blowing up and I really like him. But for a smaller channel, no, only new video would actually have a chance. Like, it's absolutely pointless. So I'm gonna re-upload the whole thing. Yeah, I will lose. My channel will lose. My analytics will lose, like a couple hundred of views. It'll be okay. Okay, my channel will survive it. There's no such thing as hurting my channel by something like that. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not ideal, of course, even for a small channel like that. If it gives the algorithm any kind of idea that my channel is suddenly dying or something, yeah, that's not preferable, but I'll take the chance, okay? I'll take the chance of losing those combined 40 views between Illusion and Surrender. And even those 100 views for Soneras Universorum, like, yeah, you know, so fuck them too. Like, seriously, it's, well, not fuck them. I mean, thank you for, you know, watching and stuff. I mean, for the experiment's sake, let's re-upload that as well and see how it does. If it gets less than that, you know, if the re-uploaded version gets even less, then it's not that big a deal, you know. 10 is 100 for a quote-unquote professional musician really that much less pathetic than 10? I think they're both fail. You know, they both are considered as fail. Considered failure, both of them. That's it, English, motherfucker. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to be taking down some of that stuff, right? Zenjaku drone is still publicly available. The video is just unlisted. It will be deleted once I re-upload the whole thing to, you know, for the 3939 joke to work. The Zoomer edition, you know, obviously will follow. And yeah, it's available publicly. It is on Patreon also, including with the old masters. You can get it right now if you absolutely want to, but they will be re-uploaded. You know, the Patreon versions will be re-uploaded once I need. So I forgot, this is the area where the dead bunny was hanging out. I completely forgot about it, Moon. You took advantage of me. It was taken by nature already, but I bet the you know, the place was still smelling interesting to the doggo. Yeah, and immediate advantage taken, you know, of me not paying 100% of my attention to you, to what you're doing. Yeah, so the video is still up. It's unlisted. The Patreon version is fully available right now. It will be swapped for the updated ones, like the original version plus the Zoomer edition, once I do them on YouTube. Or I might actually even do it simultaneously or even slightly. Aini, come on. I might even do that simultaneously or even slightly earlier. Even slightly before I do YouTube. I don't know. Anyway, I did a lot of rendering yesterday. There's still all the shorts rendering to do today, which will be faster, but it'll still, you know, not be instantaneously. It'll take a couple of hours. Then I have everything to upload. Then I have to, you know, everything to swap to like the newer versions on like Patreon and such. And then I will be slowly rolling those out. Again, the new vid I've been promising the whole time, it's out. You know, it's on Patreon. Either for $3 you can get the master. Like currently it's the old one, but it will be swapped for the new one. There will be no real difference between them. So it's not a. You can get both if you want, if you get it right now, but you don't have to. You're not really missing anything. The link to it is in my post explaining everything I've been explaining right now on Patreon, and also it is actually in the publicly available part of the paid post that contains the masters for Zenjaku and the upcoming videos like that, you know, all part of the upcoming LP. So yeah, all that stuff is fully accessible. It's super public. It's just unlisted, and it will be swapped for a quote-unquote better, quote-unquote more proper version in just a few days. I will probably re-upload my like older videos that I'm taking down first, so that, you know, on the timeline it looks better or whatever. Or at least for myself, it'll make more sense. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, Zenjaku drone, just like I promised, it's out. It's a gigantic video. And yeah, you can get the master of it if you want right now. If you want to do it later and get the updated version, you're not missing anything. It's the same thing. Yeah, also, obviously, there will be a little bit of a spam on my channel, right? From now on for quite a few days, because I will be doing one video a day. So Illusion, Universorum, and Surrender, you know, main versions. Then there are zoomer versions, and then the shorts. Not in this order necessarily, but yeah. And then Zenjaku will come after all that stuff. And the funny thing is that by the time Zenjaku is out, because like we're talking probably what, like over a dozen vids to upload, one each daily, right? By the time Zenjaku is out, the next video will probably be ready. It's kind of funny, but yeah. So fun times. January will be absolutely big on content because of LP, the new LP, and all the videos that come with it. But yeah, even early January and from tomorrow, I suppose, because I still have things to render. I don't really have time for uploads all that much. And then I need to like compress things also, yada yada, because it's 6 GB, the master. So I cannot upload it to Patreon. I need to compress it. Not only compress it, I need to split it in 2 parts, because there's nothing to compress. You cannot compress an already compressed 6 GB video. I mean, you can a little bit, but not enough for it to fit into 5. So we'll do the thing. I will do the thing, and I will split it into 2 archives actually. So yeah, need to do all that and upload everything to Patreon, upload everything to YouTube, and then it'll start rolling out probably tomorrow, right? But also until the end of year, I will do the State of Cloudum update, because we do have technically a new demo and pretty big news regarding Cloudum Access. Yeah, it'll be on Patreon, of course, and also IndieDB. The demo will be just on IndieDB, but the post will be on both Patreon and IndieDB. And yeah, I will also do that until the end of year. And honestly, the big sitrep Patreon post, it'll probably still come out in a couple of days, like before the year ends, but I don't know. There's a little bit of a chance it may even be happening in January. It honestly doesn't really matter at all. But I just wanted to let you know. Yesterday, approximately this time, it was happening this year. But now that I, decided to do this whole channel maintenance, YouTube channel maintenance thing, it may actually be next year. But yeah. That's it. That's all the news. And I am running out of things to say. Just, in general, in these kind of streams. So I may go silent. Maybe starting tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow will be the last one. There's like one topic that I can think of that I could talk about, which is Spider Slop. Marvel's Spider Slop Remastered that I played about a month ago at this point, I think, or maybe a couple of weeks ago, I don't remember. But yeah, I quickly ran through that game, and I did talk about it in the streams that were either accidentally deleted or something, or just like didn't save or whatever. Remember when I had like those big technical difficulties? You don't? Oh well, that's the right answer. Yeah, so I did try talking about that stuff multiple times. And I don't think any evidence was actually saved of me ever talking about Spider Slop. And I didn't hate it quite as much as I ended up hating something like Uncharted Slop 4. Uncharted Uncharted, unsoited 4 answer. Yeah, everything 4 has to have answer at the end. And if you don't know the joke I'm trying to make, then don't bother trying to make sense of it. Yeah, but I absolutely had almost no fun at all with it, but not to the same degree I didn't have fun with like Uncharted 4, because Uncharted 4 was actively demoralizing. Spider Slop was just boring and empty and completely devoid of any kind of drama, tension, or character. In Uncharted 4, there was drama, technically speaking. It was fake and forced, and it didn't work at all, and it was cringe and Reddit. But, yeah. If you don't remember Uncharted 4 being cringe and Reddit, dude, you really, well, please don't play it again or anything, but, dude, the dialogue in that game is so fake. Like, the banter dialogue that happens mid-gameplay, dude, that's some of the most forced, some of the most forceful I have heard human beings attempting to sound interesting, like, ever. Come on, Chucha. So yeah, that's the state of things. I don't have too many things to say about Spider Slop, but I suppose if I summarize my thoughts, just kind of like in a general statement, maybe I could go into more detail for a bit of a rant, but I don't think it would fill up a whole hour, 40 minutes to an hour. Oh, go. Car. You had to go into my pocket. Yeah, so I'm pretty much done. I explained what's happening on my YouTube channel right now and what's going to happen in the nearest future, and I will probably not be commenting, on, hey guys, in these live streams. I'm not going to be saying anything about, hey guys, I re-uploaded a short today from my old video. Duh. I'm not going to do that probably, so yeah, you're not going to hear about this, about that stuff as thoroughly as like an actual content, and as thoroughly as actual content updates would be. Okay, bye-bye. Pooch, could you, come here. Come on. Now stop. I'll unhook you. I know it's dark, so I don't want to unhook you in the darkness, because I don't want to be running after you in the darknesses, but you'll probably just go home. And I will be inclined to follow